Hey, what's up guys? I'm KBHD here, and welcome to a growing wish list of features that we'd like to see in the next version of Android, likely Android 5.0. I asked a question on Twitter earlier, and I got a lot of interesting responses, and if you have something you'd like to see in the next version of Android, feel free to leave that in the comment section right below that like button. And let's go ahead and take a look at what I would actually like to see in what'll probably be called Jellybean. First of all, Google Chrome. I'd love to see Google Chrome drop the beta tag and really be integrated with the actual OS and be actually the stock browser in Android 5.0. It's already one of the best mobile browsers out there, pretty much. It has tab sync across multiple platforms, password sync, bookmark sync. It's a really solid browser, and I'd love to see it really be merged in with the rest of the operating system. As it's become quite an awesome browser, even in beta status on Android 4.0. Another thing I'd like to see is, while Holo is sort of the overall UI that's been distributed and is being rolled out to as many apps as possible, I'd like to see the default Android apps have both a dark and a light theme available. There are a couple of apps for Android that are dark themed already, and a couple of apps that are light themed. For example, the Gmail app is already light themed, and the Dialer app is already dark themed. But the People app kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, as all the rest of the calling apps are dark themed and People is sort of a light themed app. So I'd like to have the ability to either set a manual master switch everything dark or a master switch for everything light, and kind of have the whole operating system go along with the way you feel about it. There are a lot of great apps out there that already use, that have a switcher where you can choose from dark or light themes, so I think Android could definitely do the same thing. Something I'd also like to see is built-in performance profiles. We already know that there are some quad-core devices coming out, and there are already dual-core devices that are doing really well, and they tend to be a little bit short on battery life, so you should have some sort of ability to change just how highly they are performing at given times. You could have a nighttime mode, which underclocks your processor. You could have a work time mode, which is sort of more interactive. Maybe an entertainment mode or a gaming mode, which uses more processing power. And the modes could switch either manually or by automatically. So maybe by location or by the Wi-Fi network you're on or by how much battery you have left. Something else cool would be a little bit faster multitasking UI. I'm really a big fan of the current multitasking UI. I think it's one of the best on any mobile platform, right next to WebOS. The way that you can flip through cards and see and end applications on Android is really solid. I think it's the only part of Android 4.0 that is a little bit slow, so the next version of Android should hopefully bring performance increases. And speaking of performance increases, quad-core optimization should be on that list as the next wave, the next generation of processors of phones that are released in the superphone category. They're going to be quad-core. And then there are some little things like the ability to unlock straight to an application, some additional lock screen functionality. I mean, that always brings up privacy concerns. People flipped out over face unlock, so, Google's probably a little bit hesitant to pull something like that off. And also something small is the ability to zoom in on an email in the stock Gmail app. I swear, Gmail is easily the best app on Android. It's one of the most amazing apps on any mobile platform. But yet you can't zoom in on an image in Gmail. It's just a little bit weird. Also, Ice Cream Sandwich is only on about 5% of Android devices right now. Still, most Android devices are on Gingerbread, and the newer phones that are coming out, they're actually starting to have Android 4.0 now, so maybe the next version of Android will be 4.1. Seems a little bit more realistic. But other than that, yeah, I really like Android, and I'm really excited for the next version of it, so go ahead and let us know, what do you think is going to be in the next version of Android, or just what do you want to be in the next version? I mean, I could list 1,000 things that I want to be in the next version, but that, I think what I just said is a pretty concise list of what I think is going to be in the next version. I mean, I'd like it to make me toast and be a roller coaster ride when I need something to cheer me up, but that's probably not going to happen. Either way, thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and sign off again here, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.